been a report of somebody matching your description.
Yeah?
Carrying an axe. So I would like to check.
An axe?
An axe. So turn around.
You're not checking me.
Turn around.
An axe?
An axe. Turn around.
I'm not carrying no axe.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back, please.
What grounds are you going to...
Just explain to you.
Are you detaining me?
Listen, yes, you're going to be detained for the purposes of search. So turn around.
For walking through a park?
You match the description of male with an axe.
Mate, constable.
Yep.
I've been in here 5 minutes. Walking through the park.
Yep. Just turn around.
Seriously? So on what are you using a certain law to do this to me?
Yes.
What? Which one?
Section 1 of PACE.
Section 1 of PACE.
Yeah.
Right, I can't do nothing about it.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't do nothing about it. So, mate, I'm not happy with this. I'm walking through a park.
There you go.
So you've handcuffed me as well?
Yep.
Seriously, mate?
It's for our safety and for your safety.
Mate, I can prove by my mobile phone data. I've just pulled up 2 minutes ago. I've been in Adlington filming.
Yeah.
My drone in my bag's going to prove this to you. You've handcuffed me.
The officer could clearly see that Reggie wasn't holding an axe and posed no immediate threat, yet still decided to cuff him under Section 1 of PACE. That section allows a search when there's reasonable suspicion of carrying a weapon, not the authority to treat someone as though they already have one. Cuffing a calm, compliant, and visibly unarmed person isn't about safety. It's about control. By handcuffing Reggie in full public view, the officer didn't just ignore proper guidance. He humiliated an innocent man and turned what should have been a brief civil encounter into a blatant rights violation. The optics alone were damning. A cooperative citizen treated like a criminal simply for filming.
A male matching your description has been spotted by members of the public to have an axe in their possession. Now, if we see someone matching that description,
Mate,
we are therefore going to...
this is serious abuse of power, mate.
It's not.
I've been here 2 minutes. The camera should pick this up.
Right. Okay, what's your name, sir?
I'm not giving my name.
Okay, you don't have to, but we're going to detain you for the purpose of the search because, as I've already described, you match the description.
This is an illegal search, this, my friend.
Illegal search at all. Just listen. You match the description of somebody seen at the back of the school heading into the park with an axe.
Right.
Okay, you're in the area. You match the description, so you're detained for the purpose of the search in Section 1 of PACE.
And I'm handcuffed, which is
You're
an
not
assault. I don't.
It's not an assault.
Did I refuse?
Listen.
Why did you put the handcuffs on me?
For my safety and yours.
I told you that I would no issue to you.
Listen, would you go up to somebody else who somebody had said that man's got an axe? Would you go up to them just willingly?
Yeah, but my friend, I can prove that I come through them gates over there.
If you've got, look, if you've got nothing on you...
So you just handcuffed me.
Listen.
Oh man, I can't believe it. Just crack on with the search.
If you don't let me
Mate, yeah, because at the end of the day...
So you're detained for the purpose of the search.
Of a search.
322 Ainsley from Leyland Police Station.
Leyland Police Station.
Okay.
The officer's favorite excuse, for my safety and yours, completely falls apart when examined. Reggie was standing still, calm, and clearly unarmed, yet was treated as if he were an active threat. If the officer genuinely believed he was facing someone with an axe, getting close enough to cuff him would make no sense at all. The truth is simple. The officer realized the suspicion didn't hold up, but couldn't back down. Instead of admitting the mistake, he doubled down, using authority as a shield. It's that kind of impulsive, pride-driven policing that turns a misunderstanding into an unnecessary show of force. And in this case, it revealed exactly who was really out of control.
Anything on you that you shouldn't have?
Nothing whatsoever, Constable. I can't believe you've walked up to me in the park.
Well, a male with an axe, we're going to, aren't we? We're going to come round.
If there was anybody...
And you've handcuffed me, and I've told you I've done nothing wrong.
Listen, mate, if there was anybody else matching the same description, we'd be searching them as well. We're not just singling you out because we want to, it's because you're matching the description. So someone else that looked like...
I'm going to do a freedom of information request, so you're saying blue tracksuit pants and a black jacket?
Black hoodie, white male, black hoodie.
With a black balaclava.
Your height.
It's not balaclava.
Well, black face
covering. It's a face covering.
What's in here?
This is my drone.
Your drone?
I've just come to church to start flying some drone, right? I can't believe an axe.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
What's your name?
Whose name?
Your name.
I'm not telling you my name.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why should I tell you my name? I've not committed any offences.
I told you mine.
I don't need to tell you my name.
Okay.
While still searching Reggie, the officer suddenly asked for his name, and that's where the whole encounter falls apart. He's already finding nothing, yet instead of accepting that, he shifts focus onto Reggie himself. Under Section 1 of PACE, a person being searched isn't required to provide their name. The law allows searches for items, not identities. It's a classic tactic. When the search goes nowhere, move the goalposts and hope the person slips up. But Reggie doesn't. He stays calm, within his rights. while the officer exposes just how poorly he understands the powers he's trying to exercise.
I really feel violated
We
here.
have tried to explain it.
You've handcuffed me though, and I put my hands up, I'd turn round for him like he said. I wasn't happy to do so, but at the same time, being handcuffed though, that's the worst thing.
What is it that you don't understand?
Mate, you've handcuffed a person who's not done any crimes, and that's what I can't understand. You've handcuffed me, and I've not showed any restraint, I've not showed any violence behaviour.
Well, you weren't willing to cooperate with me to start with.
I weren't willing to cooperate because I've not committed any crimes.
It's a bit chilly today.
It is, and that's why I've got my hood up.
What's that?
It's a camera.
Oh, it's a gimbal camera.
Yeah. I've come to Chorley to do some filming and photography.
What have you been filming and photographing?
I've just been to Adlington, filming in Adlington.
Yeah, what?
Chimneys.
Chimneys? Why chimneys? It's an odd thing
Well,
to-
mate, don't get offensive.
I'm getting
Aren't you
offensive.
saying I'm odd now?
I'm not saying you're
Can you
odd,
pull
I'm
that?
just saying
Can you
it
pull
was
that
odd.
down off my face, please? Because
What
I
down?
can't do that.
When Reggie explains he's been filming chimneys, the officer calls it odd. That single word reveals everything about his mindset. His suspicion isn't based on evidence but on personal judgment. Because something doesn't fit his idea of normal, he treats it as suspicious. That's not policing, that's profiling. Reggie doesn't owe anyone an explanation for what he films. People capture all sorts of things. Architecture, street life, scenery. And none of it justifies police interference. The real oddity here isn't Reggie's camera. It's an officer who can't tell the difference between lawful filming and criminal behavior.
I'm not giving detail. I'm not committing any crimes. He's using section 1 of PACE. Someone matches my description for an axe. And you allowing this, Sergeant?
He's also a sergeant, so yeah.
Is he?
No, the
I
inspector.
expected it, so.
And that's the right decision.
And you're happy with this?
Like I said, you can get a copy of the search record at any time in the next 3 months.
However, we do need details. To record
You don't need
the search
details
report.
whatsoever. Just do it under a number.
For me, please.
This is a violation.
Forward again.
Violation of my rights.
Not a violation.
It is, mate. You've handcuffed an innocent person walking through the park. I'll just about to do some drone flying, and you've detained and cuffed me. For what reason?
I've got license.
I've already explained.
Have I got a license?
Yeah.
None of your business.
Okay.
What's the drone got to do with this search?
The sergeant's arrival somehow makes an already bad situation even worse. Instead of addressing the fact that her officers had unlawfully detained and searched Reggie with no reasonable grounds, she immediately pivots to something irrelevant, his drone. Her first real question isn't about rights or procedure, but, do you have a license? It's pure deflection. Rather than acknowledging the clear misconduct, she goes fishing for another excuse to justify treating Reggie like a suspect. Reggie's response, "What's this got to do with the search?" shuts her down perfectly. That one line exposes the entire charade for what it is: damage control.
Bloody hell. Guys, I can assure you I do not carry axes.
Right, it's a negative search.
I knew it were going to be. That's why I wasn't reluctant to be going handcuffs for no
You
reason.
can understand why I've asked you to stop.
No understanding whatsoever.
So
It's
you
a negative
class it as
search.
well?
Yes.
So they'll have captured all of the Go Wisely, which I'm sure you will post online later.
It is going online, and this is
Yeah.
going to be a big fail for this
Why is that?
because I've done nothing wrong. I can prove off my mobile phone data that I've just travelled directly from Adlington.
Yeah.
I was behind one of the police vans, the square police vans, and even now you know the search is negative. You're still in no rush to get these handcuffs off me.
Well, take them
When
off.
are they coming off, please, sir? I am very calm. I'm told you I'm not an aggressive person.
Will you give
I'm
me
not.
details?
No details whatsoever. This is going straight to my solicitors. This.
When Reggie asks, "When are these cuffs coming off?" that should have been the officer's cue to end this farce immediately. The search was complete. Nothing was found. Case closed. But instead, the officer flips it with, "They're coming off when you're calm." That's not professionalism. That's arrogance. Reggie wasn't being aggressive. He was understandably frustrated. Once the search produced no evidence, keeping him cuffed was no longer lawful. It wasn't about safety anymore. It was about ego. The officer couldn't admit he was wrong, so he held on to control instead. It's a small but telling moment that shows exactly how poor policing escalates. Pride over principle, authority over accountability.
I've already given you my collar number.
I've got all the proofs with the minutes running up to this search that I have where I've come from. Literally, my vehicle's over there. I can prove everything on my mobile data. Mate, I was in this park 2 minutes before you challenged me.
Down by your side and keep it there.
2 minutes in this park, 5 minutes tops. Don't you worry, I'm not a violent person. You don't need to stand off like that.
I'm picking it up in the approved method.
So look at that.
Yeah.
Handcuffs digged in me for what reason? Look at that.
Match the description of a male with an axe.
Look at that. That's what you get. Innocent person. We've got an inspector, 2 sergeants, and a PC. All witness this.
Okay, so it's been a pleasure.
And I didn't even give any threats whatsoever. There was no need for that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm doing what I come here to do. Fly me drone.
Okay, goodbye.
No goodbye whatsoever. I'm staying here.
Okay.
You goodbye.
Leave it to it.
Like you should do in the first place. So there you go. Lancashire Police finest. Cuff an innocent man in a park. Look at him.
As the officer walks away with a smug goodbye, try to sweep the whole mess under the rug, Reggie remains calm, steady, and determined to finish what he started. And thankfully, he didn't let it end there. Reggie later confirmed he filed a lawsuit over the unlawful detention, though he hasn't shared updates since. Given how clear the footage is, an unjustified Section 1 search, excessive cuffing, and total disregard to procedure, it's almost certain the force quietly settled. That's how these cases usually end. Not with an apology, but with taxpayer money used to patch over bad policing. This entire incident felt like watching a bad cop drama play out in real life, except the only one showing sense was Reggie. The officers arrived convinced they were facing a man with an axe. And from that moment, reason went out the window. No axe, no aggression, no threat, just a man with a camera treated like a criminal. It's a perfect snapshot of how panic and poor judgment can turn a routine check into public humiliation. The craziest part? This could have been resolved in seconds. All the officer had to do was approach calmly, explain the situation, and actually look, not assume. A simple chat, a glance at Reggie's gear, maybe even an apology, and it's over. Instead, he went straight for the cuffs, doubling down on a mistake he clearly didn't understand. That wasn't officer safety. That was ego protection. And now, thanks to that arrogance, the department will likely pay for it, literally. Reggie's footage is undeniable proof of how badly this was handled. If the lawsuit went forward, the settlement probably came quickly and quietly. The saddest part? It didn't have to happen. If the officer had shown half the professionalism Reggie did, we wouldn't even be talking about this. Instead, it's yet another reminder of how badly power can be abused and how everyone pays a price. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps keep this independent coverage going. And definitely check out Reggie's channel, linked in the description. Show him some support. He's earned it. Thanks for watching.